Today we're going to show you how easy it is to make polenta. Because, you know, sometimes we just don't have enough side dishes, or if you're vegetarian, you want to put like all that good stuff on top of something and you get tired of rice. So we've been to
pasta noodles or risotto. I feel like people don't realize how easy it is to make, and we're about to show you how.
And it's gluten-free, and it's GMO-free, and it's organic, and thank you to Bob's Red Mill here.
Love it.
So we've got boiling water ready to go. And we're gonna put in 2 pinches of salt.
So that's gonna give it a nice flavor.
Flavor, absolutely. So, and then we have 1.5 cups of just polenta. So here, Meg, come on over here. And you just kind of sprinkle it in. You don't wanna just dump it.
It's kind of like making like oatmeal, like
totally, or creamy rice farina, or anything like that.
Rice.
Here, come on this side. And just pour it in, and then you just wanna continue stirring it so that it's not lumpy.
we don't want no lumpy polenta.
No lumpy polenta. Okay, there we go.
Now you just stir.
So now we stir until it gets a little bit thicker. And so we had in here 4 cups of water to 1.5 cups of polenta. It's a little different ratio than your rice because it absorbs it.
Kind of like lentils.
Yes. However, in the polenta world, the thing is that you can eat polenta 2 different ways. You can have it creamy, like a porridge for breakfast, grits. That's what these are, essentially, grits. Yeah. Or you can make it hard and put it in a pie pan and make it like a little cake. It just solidifies so beautifully, and that's what we're gonna show you today. Okay?
I love it.
How to have a polenta cake. So you can put all your yummy toppings on it. Okay? I'm just gonna let this come to a boil. And then after it boils, we're gonna let it simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes and just check on it, up to 30 minutes. I find sometimes, Meg, it cooks faster than 30 minutes. It could cook in 15 minutes.
The polenta.
The polenta can.
What are these ingredients?
Well, and so this is butter, but this is actually goat butter because we're goaties, not cowies, and we love it. And then this is an optional ingredient. So you can either put some pecorino or parmesan cheese in it. I like to add it, just gives it a little.
So if you're vegan, you can leave it out. You can also use a coconut oil instead of a butter.
Oh, but if you're vegan, they have vegan parma. That's really good. And, you know,
just for that cheesy flavor, you could use nutritional yeast even in here.
And you can see already how it's already thickening up. It does not take very long to thicken up.
No.
And we're just stirring it up so it doesn't get lumpy. Ooh. All right, and then we're gonna let it, I'm gonna slightly cover it because it pops up. Be very careful it pops up. And we're gonna give it like 5 minutes. So let's check it. We've been stirring it occasionally. And so, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at how thick it is already. So what we're gonna do is go ahead.
It's only been 5 minutes.
Yeah, and we're gonna just add, that's why it's like every 5 minutes up to 30 minutes. You're gonna, you know, check it and make sure. And, you know, blow on it and give it a little taste. We're gonna add the 1/4 cup of, it's like maybe like 2 tablespoons of butter, and then a 1/4 cup of the pecorino romano. And I'm just gonna stir this in. Oh my goodness. Now, if you want it a little thinner, that's when you can add more water to it.
Okay. Want a little bit of a creamier consistency instead of it being so thick.
So we're gonna let this rest and continue to cook for about another minute. Easy. So easy. It's been a minute. So now look at how thick this stuff is. Okay, Meg, you want to get the spatula? And we're gonna go ahead and pour it in our pie dish. Ooh. And we're looking for, you know, a relatively nice 3/4 to 1 inch thickness of polenta.
Gotta get it all.
Well, don't get the other stuff. That's perfect. Okay. And now what we're gonna do is we're literally going to do nothing but leave it on the counter and let it rest. And as it cools, it solidifies. And you have this amazing, beautiful polenta cake.
Awesome. So we're just gonna leave it.
Yeah, let it rest. Look, no more jiggle, Meg.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's
like,
hard.
actually hard to the touch.
Yeah, and it literally took, maybe 10 minutes to cool. And then, well, I like to actually cut them in half first and then cut it in half again, because then you actually know how many squares or triangles that you
Yeah,
need.
you can cut it into squares. Like you don't have to do pie. You can
Right.
whatever you
And
want.
then go ahead and lift that out. We'll put this on and you'll see. Look at that, it's like
Polenta
pie. It's so awesome. And so this is fabulous to stick over like ragu, kind of vegetables, a ratatouille over it.
So many things you could do with this.
Or just eat it with your, yummy roasted vegetables.
Try.
So it's polenta pie. So for this full recipe, you can go to currygirlskitchen.com and you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram,
Pinterest, Twitter, constantly posting stuff like this. And if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe. That way you know when we're posting fun videos like this every Wednesday and you can keep up with it.
This is comfort food to the max.
Easy comfort food to make.
So good.